years, one thing people don't have to sell me is sunglasses when you do fishing. And in the Cape even more so. I've had archives using the wrong sunglasses on the west coast of the Cape province on that white sand. Now in general, if you can give the guys a bit of advice for offshore, shore fishing, and then even bass fishing, which you obviously quite...
Andre, absolutely, you said it earlier on, and I think we sort of tend to grow up in a society where sunglasses are sunglasses, but it's certainly in our facet of sport, it's certainly not so. I mean, it's very important, especially when you get to our age, my age, you know, the important thing is that you have the right sunglasses for the right situation. You know, being in the industry for a long time, we have lots of guys that frequent foreign destinations, and it's quite interesting how they talk about the tint of the glasses and the color of the lenses and how it certainly affects. And I was chatting earlier on about the few opportunities sometimes you do get to go, going back to the yellowtail fishery, where a simple pair of sunglasses makes a difference to coming home with a fish or not.
Fish or not.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Same with bass.
We aren't always blessed to be able to have the fish feeding on the surface, and for that reason a good pair of sunglasses to have focus, take the reflection off the water, and of course protect your eyes after a long day. So I think three basic things we have to remember for the guys that are fishing offshore. Predominantly you're fishing either with bait or you're fishing with lures, but it's not as much of a visible bite. So the sunglasses are there more for the protection of the sun more than actually seeing the fish.
Yes.
So over the years, the most predominant color has without a doubt been a blue mirror.
Yes.
You know, we see we've got lots of different brands of sunglasses around us, and some of them certainly do make a difference. But yeah, the blue mirror lenses for the guys fishing offshore, and I think the guys that do a lot more rock and surf,
Green.
without a doubt
Green
the
mirror.
green and the blue mirror is the more popular choices than the coppers and the low light
Which is more freshwater, isn't it?
yeah, and the low sunrise conditions. So if we move over this side, you see we've got a really nice range of, whether it's the Maui Jims, whether it's the Makos, they all come in a huge variety of frame styles and lens colors. And over the years, things have also changed somewhat. You know, 5 years ago, you'd only have a blue mirror and you'd maybe have a bronze.
Yeah.
Now, through time, the guys that frequent the foreign shores have gone to lenses which are high transition lenses. So in other words, you can see into the water. People that are going to places like the Seychelles where they're doing a lot of sight fishing for bonefish. 5 years ago, you never had that option. Everybody wore green mirror and blue mirror, but now the fisheries become a lot more difficult because it's a lot more frequented, and the fish populations have diminished somewhat. So it certainly makes a difference. I certainly do believe, not being biased, in that a good pair of sunglasses with a good non-scratchable lens is worth buying once off as opposed to 5 or 6 pairs of the cheaper lenses.
Guys, there you have it. Like I said, you don't need to sell. Most people that have used proper polarized, you don't need to sell them sunglasses.
No.
And the varieties we have today, we're quite fortunate, and the options. And guys, if you haven't worn proper polarized sunglasses, it all depends on budget. What is your budget for a pair of sunglasses? Buy the best you can,
Yes.
and they'll give you advice here. Because it's your eyes, you only have one set, and I want to actually challenge you. If you've got a mate with sunglasses and you're not sold on getting sunglasses yet, ask him if you can use his pair for that day and compare it to a day you didn't. And you'll see tonight you'll still be able to actually use your eyes for television too, whatever you want to use it. But without sunglasses, your eyes feel like you took 2 hands full of sand and chucked them into your eyes.
Absolutely.
Like that.
And we often forget about the guys like myself that wear prescription lenses. There's a range of those glasses too which you can fit over your prescription lenses, which give you the benefit that the others give you for the guys that don't need it. So there's choices. Jacques and them have got a huge variety. So there's no excuse. Come and chat to us. It's not about selling the most expensive. It's about, like Andre says, what you can afford. And nowadays the market is open to all that.
Well, thank you very much, Keith. I think that's insightful to anybody. So when you're at Jacita and you're in the market for sunglasses, speak to the guys here. They've really got a great selection, and they'll give you a pair that suits your budget, and as well as your application, what you're going to use it for.
Super. Okay, hopefully you don't have to wear these too early. Thanks very much.